Down. 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 Crazy, crazy, crazy day, dog day. Crazy dog day. What you doing, Heidi? Heidi. Hey, let's go. What you eating there, princess? Huh? What you eating there? All right. Go. Go. Things to do today. Blackie, how are we doing? And we're going right because of the school. Those kids get to school. Hey, Blackie joining. Blackie's joining today. Little Blackie. Blackie and little Blackie. Remember, guys, if you see yourself in this video and you want your image blurred or removed, contact me in my description. I will do that. Public service announcement. Check. So a little clickbait thumbnail for you there today, guys. Exaggerated, fake laugh. It is a Wednesday morning, Wednesday before the live stream start. So this will be posted after all the live streams are over with. And just what do you think they're going to be about today? What's the breaking news? What's the breaking news? We'll just have to wait and see, right? Oh no, there's already 20 videos out on it, isn't there? Isn't there? And I say, as I always say, where were you? Where were you? What was that old terms about? Morning. 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 Remember they used to have some old phrases about the Nazis in Germany just before World War II, when they did this and nobody said anything, and they did that and nobody said anything, and blah blah blah. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Well, they're all talking now, aren't they? They're all talking now. And many of them are saying the same thing now that I said not 2 days ago. Who's next? I have my ideas. In fact, I watched a 4-minute video this morning from our good buddy in Tayassan, who returned to the Philippines after defaming everyone. Morning. After defaming everyone in this country, it seems, while he was over in Cambodia and at his mother and daddy's basement in Michigan. I don't even think I need to tell you who it is, do I? I think you already all know. But guess what he did today? He got an order from Shopee. And A little bottle of testosterone. And it's bad enough he shoots himself up for 20 years with that crap. I guess what he did, he committed a crime, guys. A crime. Telling everyone, I'm going to shoot the pigs up with this. Remember, he told us that before. He told us that he did it before. When he was in Cambodia, he told us that he used to shoot the pigs up with testosterone. And I told you that very next day, Jim. It's illegal. It is illegal to put any growth hormones to shoot pigs up with that stuff, or any animal, basically. It's illegal, Jim. You don't care, do you? You just don't care. Who else didn't care? Probably the same guy we're talking about. Everybody's been talking about for 2 days, and I've been talking about for 15 months. Getting attacked by those creeper crusaders on a daily basis. A daily basis. And some of them on their first videos, they were getting attacked by the creeper crusaders. And they didn't like it much. Because, oh, you're jumping the gun. There's no facts. There's no there. Well, guys, is there there yet? Is there some there yet? So I guess we won't be seeing much more of ooh, is anyone who's home? Ooh. Anyone home? Ooh, what are you doing? That nonsense. And hopefully, just hopefully, guys, this will scare away all those possibly hundreds of copycat vloggers that were planning to follow in his footsteps, following in the predator's footsteps, because oh, look at all that money he made. Look at all that money he's making on 4 different platforms. And here's one for you too, guys. And I covered this a while back. I think this was about a month, 6 weeks ago, when he was talking about people in Facebook who were copying his videos and posting them there and getting thousands and thousands of views in Facebook. Guess what? Turns out it was him with a different account. Turns out it was him. Who would have thought that? Who would have thought that? Fake laugh. So yeah, I guess the dust is gonna settle now after everybody does their 300 videos. In fact, Craig, how many videos have you put out? 70 already, Craig? About 70? Oh, no, I counted this morning. It was only 7 videos so far. Desperation much there, Craig? Trying to get to that 1,000 before you come over here with those 2 strikes? With those 2 strikes? And that's why he's putting thumbnails out there. The DEI, or not the DEI. Fake laugh. Not the DEI. He's putting the AI, not DEI, AI thumbnails of no one in particular now. No one in particular. They're not resembling anyone, are they, Craig? Oh, I don't want to get my third strike. But weren't you just telling us in your live yesterday that you didn't care if YouTube banned you? You didn't care at all, because you're not in it for the money, Craig, are you? That's why you're desperately putting out so many videos on the unnamed guy, right? See, I'll keep him out of it. I'll keep his name out of it right now. I'll keep his name out. So who are you talking about, Craig? Who are you talking about? And Craig he saw a Smooth Lee video about the shoe shine man, so he's got to go out there and do his video and talk about getting attacked by him. Okay, Craig. Okay, Craig. Craig just copies anybody, because there is no original thought process there. And he talks about the Estonian guy's English speaking skills as he starts rambling off titles of Def Leppard records. Hysteria. No, Estonia. It's Estonia, Craig, not Hysteria. That was a Def Leppard song, or Def Leppard album, in case you weren't aware. So put out another 10 videos on it today, Craig. But seven in 3 days. The shtick is getting old, Craig. It's getting old already. But everybody's doing these videos today, aren't they, boy? And it's funny, because yesterday, wow, what happened over here? They're digging something up. That's interesting. Hopefully that canal wall doesn't collapse. Yeah, I saw this stuff. You know, somebody's talking to me in my comments saying, you know, is this going to get bigger than Batali? It's going to get bigger than the Dumaguete boxing matches at the coffee shop. And he's absolutely right. I saw a video 2 days ago from a Mexican speaking Spanish living in Ethiopia, talking about that unnamed guy, talking about that Estonian. Hysterian, right, Craig? Hysterian. But it's talking about him from freaking Ethiopia. Like, oh my gosh, this is gone global, isn't it? And I saw another one. I don't know where he was from, but he was Middle Eastern or Pakistani or something like that. Can't really say for sure, but he was talking about it as well. And he doesn't live here. He didn't have any facts on it. Just more gossip, guys. Content. Then I was watching an Estonian video that popped in my feed from over a year ago. And then I went out there and I looked at that video and I looked at the comments, and yeah, I put him down in the comments about that over a year ago. It was when he attended his wife's or girlfriend. I guess we'll hopefully know the truth about that as well too pretty soon. Is she really the wife, or is she a girlfriend? But they were attending the wedding. Kid up in front of me. They were attending the wedding. They were attending the wedding of her sister. in the province, and it was one of those barangay group weddings, and they had about 15 couples getting married at this. I don't know if it was one of the outdoor churches or whatever. And he walks in there proud as heck. Morning.
Whoa,
Morning. He walks in there proud as all heck with his Fila shirt and shorts into this formal wedding that everybody's dressed up at. He walks in there with his camera, walking right into the church, and everyone is just staring at him. And so I went in the comments. I made, a crack about how dressed up he was, and I also said that, hey, the tide is starting to turn, isn't it? The tide is starting to turn. People in the comments section are turning against you. It was like, 80% were all negative comments about this guy in the comment section for the way he was dressed and the disrespect he was showing to the other people attending the wedding. And of course, with the typical clickbait title, he's meeting a family. He finally meets the family, but yet he doesn't really tell us who he's meeting in the family. Morning. He shows us his sister, or his wife's sister, and shakes her hand and shakes her new husband's hand. That's it. That's the only people he introduces, but I guess that's family, right? That covers. So I guess it wasn't clickbait, like my clickbait this morning. And boy, oh boy, did I get attacked for saying that. The Creeper Crusaders were attacking me. And one guy, he went out there, 10 different commenters, saying the same thing to all 10 of us who complained about what he was doing and the disrespect he was showing everyone there. But nah, it didn't stop him. Didn't stop him. And you could just see the faces of everyone when he walked in that church. It wasn't people smiling. Hold on. But the looks on everyone in that church when he comes in there with that GoPro and that Fila shirt, or his Fila tuxedo. His Fila tuxedo, and you just see the disdain on everyone's faces as soon as they see that camera and him. That said it all. That said it all. But of course, the ugly tourist this morning. The ugly tourist, he don't want to talk about him. Puts the title out there. Doesn't want to talk about him, but that's all he does. The whole video is talk about him, and then talk about the YouTubers out here who are eating his bones. Those terrible guys like me. But you've got some questionable content out there as well there, ugly tourist. Even in your video today. Morning.
Good morning.
Especially in your video today. Wait for it. Dramatic pause here. Especially when your wife was opening that can with a knife. When you admitted you had a can opener. You had a can opener. Anybody that's been watching my channel for a long time knows exactly what I'm talking about. Because to me, that is a sin. That is a moral sin. Opening a can with a knife. And everyone here does it. They don't do it in my house anymore. I had to perform a training class with a lesson plan to show them how to use the can opener. But the ultimate sin, using that knife to open that can, the canned meat. What do you think, Mr. Shadow? What do you think? I'm going to just stay in the shadows like all these other YouTubers who are now telling us how disgusting, what terrible content this guy's putting out. I remember doing a video as soon as he called the people monkeys, because it wasn't only once at the public market. He's done it several times over the last year, making fun like that, and then calling them stupid, calling the beggars, and calling the begging children and the beggars out on the streets, telling us how terrible they are, as he's writing his videos begging people to send him money for his wife's new shoes, or a gift for his wife, or he needed this, he needed that. And these simps, man, coughing up the money. His couch, his new couch, he needed money for a couch, so one of his subscribers sends him $500 for that. And what's really funny is that everybody in their videos, remember the first round of videos, and in their first round of videos from a couple days ago, 3 or 4 days ago, they're saying, oh, I only watched a couple of his videos, oh, I only watched a couple. And now they all appear to be experts on their second videos after he's been found guilty. After he's been found guilty, now they're all out there pretty much saying that, you know, oh, yeah, we used to watch him. We used to watch a lot of him until he got cringe. He was cringe from the start, people. From the very start of his channel. He was creepy from the very start of his channel. Yes, all those people telling us now that they only watched a couple of it, or were telling us that they only watched a couple of his videos. They seem to know an awful lot more facts now, don't they? And not the facts from the courtroom video yesterday. They're coming up with even more stuff now. Morning. Coming up with even more stuff. So you can tell quite a few of them. Hey, good morning. You can tell quite a few of them have
Hey,
morning. Have watched quite a few of this guy's videos. Quite a few. As I would suspect, but did they ever say anything? No, silence. Denial. Yeah, that river in Egypt, denial. Good morning. There's a frog. Is that a chicken? Chicken or a frog? Which came first? Nah, it was chicken and the egg. So yeah, old Steven the Dipolog, he's telling us how terrible, what a terrible vlogger he was. But he seems to have watched a lot more videos than he initially told us just a couple days ago, as he's on his second video now, or is it his third? The hypocrites, you know, ones I talked about the other day, coming out of the woodwork, saying what a terrible POS this guy was. How they only watched a couple of his videos. They didn't like him, so they stayed silent. They stayed silent. As they'll put 5 more videos out about it. And there's no reason to even tell you why they're doing that. But yeah, all these people that never talked about them, they're now telling us what kind of numbers they got from their last video, how many subscribers they got, what was their view count on the subject. So of course they had to, as soon as that breaking news, they had to be the first to their GoPro or their phone and start recording and telling us about what a terrible guy this is that we're talking about. What a terrible guy. Where were you? Where have you been for the last year and a half? Where have you been? Oh, we know you were trying to build your channel and you didn't want copyright strikes. You didn't want to lose any subscribers. You didn't want to lose any of the creeper crusaders. Yeah, well. You're quick to judge now, aren't you? Quick to judge now. Judge, jury, executioner. But then we all have sympathy for the wife or girlfriend, don't we? And was she complicit? Yeah, we'll see what happens when the so-called dust settles. Because seriously, they got to put him on hold, right? There's got to be cases against him coming up. There's definitely civil suits coming up. Definite civil suits. But by the time that rolls around and gets adjudged, there won't be any money left, will there? There'll be nothing left except residuals. Oh, that's right. I believe his channel's been demonetized, hasn't it? Look in Social Blade. You can see the zeros for the last month and how much he could have been taken in just on YouTube alone. And don't forget, he had several other platforms. He had TikTok, he had Facebook. It was a business, guys. It was a business, an exploitation business. And you guys are only scratching the surface. Only scratching the surface. Oh, California Bear. So you put out a video this morning. Good to see you back. Good to see you back. Now you got to come back here and get all those subscribers back. It's good seeing you again there, buddy. And if I want to relax and not watch any drama, I'll go out there and watch Uncle Justin. Not Uncle Jesse, Uncle Justin. He's closing in on monetization as well. Go out there if you want to watch a non-drama channel. I can't wait to see what Antics says today. Can't wait to see what they say today on their live stream. And it's funny because she has banned the big bloggers, the vloggers. According to them, she's banned Philly, she's banned OJP. We already know what she said about him the other day. We already know that. Morning. And she did it out of spite or because they were saying bad things on her channel? I don't think so. I think they did it because they're doing live streams at the same time she is, taking away her customer base. In my opinion, this entire video is my opinion, guys. All right, what are you guys doing? Huh? What are you doing, Heidi? Yeah, good girl.